Another tough Monday, but as always, we do express our appreciation for the head coach, Jonathan Gannon, joining us the day after a Cardinals game following the loss yesterday to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Coach Jonathan Gannon here on the Burns and Gambo Show. Coach, we do appreciate the time. Thanks for coming on, sir.
I appreciate you guys, which leads into Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Well.
It's my
Indeed.
birthday Thanksgiving Day.
Oh, how old are you turning?
I'll be 59 years old.
59 years young.
I got some cannoli cake here at the office if you want some for my birthday.
Cannoli cake,
We get cannoli cake. Yeah, we go cannoli cake for my birthday month in November here at the station.
What's your guys' favorite side dish Thanksgiving?
Stuffing. Easy.
Stuffing?
Stuffing.
Ooh.
Stuffing. Easy.
It's really good. I've got to go with the sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes.
You?
Sweet potatoes.
You?
Mm.
Italian stuffing.
Oh, look at you. You're trying to get on my good side right now. I like it.
Spicy sauce. Yeah, I'm getting on your good side. Don't ask any tough questions, Gambo. Spicy sausage, fennel.
Look at you.
Sicilian peppers in there.
I order a tray of lasagna because, like, my daughter and her fiance come in and they don't like the turkey stuff. So I order a tray of lasagna from my favorite Italian place, and so we get that. So we always have that as available as well.
Okay, I like it.
All right,
I like it.
Let's talk about this game. There was so
real
many...
cranberry too now. Real cranberry.
Yes, no jar stuff.
None of the stuff.
No
When
jar
I was a kid,
stuff.
I used to get out of a can, but now my wife does like real ones.
Yes.
It's good now.
Yeah.
The kids are like, it's too tart. They like the ones out of the can. I don't.
You know, when I was a kid, I hated like sweet potatoes and yams. I hated them, but I kind of like them now. Like I like sweet potatoes
love 'em.
now. Yeah, as a kid, I didn't like them. All right,
All right, what do we got, guys? What do we got?
A lot of tough decisions in this football
Come
game.
on, there was no tough decision.
There were a
What are you
lot of
talking
tough
about?
decisions, man. There were so many. It was a close game. You guys are 2-6 in close games. Still haven't figured out how to win some of these games. But I want to ask you about these decisions. You gave me a really good example on one of them, so I want to let you explain it again. But 4th and 12 after the sack of Brissett and then after the pass interference on Higgins.
Mm-hmm.
You go for it on 4th and 12 with 2:07 left. Now I'm sitting in a press box and I'm thinking you lost your mind. I'm thinking you should. I'm thinking why do you should punt the ball? You got the 2-minute warning. If he fair catches it, you've got 3 timeouts left. Why would you go for it at your own the 28-yard line? Because if you don't make it, you're basically giving them, I thought at that time, at least a field goal. So take me through that decision to go for it on 4th and 12.
Okay, so there's the first thing about giving them a field goal. Okay, so if you remember, like when we study certain now Liam's a new head coach, so he doesn't have a whole long book. All right, but typically certain coaches have books about what they like to do. That's the whole go up 3, go for it, go up 6. What do you want to do? I.e. Minnesota last year, right?
Okay.
So in my mind, here's what it came down to. If we punt that ball back, I lose the 2-minute. So I got 3 timeouts. So if we go 3 and out, 4-minute mechanics, and I stop them, we're going to get the ball back, and he's not going to go for it on 4th down. We are going to get the ball back basically in the same spot that we had it, maybe a little less time. Okay? If we go for it, I feel like that's a chance for us to convert and keep the ball in our hand. If we don't get it, worst case scenario is we're going to have to then go down the field and score a touchdown if they happen to kick a field goal.
Right.
The second best scenario is obviously getting it is the best case scenario. The second best scenario is you stop them and they don't go for the field goal and go for it on 4th down or miss the field goal. Mm-hmm. So that's just my rationale there. Like I always think like, what is the best chance to win the game? And to me, with having the bullet of trying to go for it on 4th and 12, and not having to punt is the better option there.
If there was 5 or 6 extra seconds and you would have had the 2-minute warning, would you have kicked it? Punted it?
Probably because I got the 2-minute warning.
Okay.
Like when you're now we obviously expended all of our timeouts anyhow, right?
Yep.
But then where we were at with the ball it's like, okay, like you're down 3 and you got $1 40 or something left. Like you feel okay about trying to get in field goal range.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like it's not I just told the media, like every decision there's a pro and a con, right? And some of them work out, some of them don't. But that's what I felt like was the best thing to do. I wanted to have the bullet of, I always try, that's why like, with onside kicks, like, I always want to try to have the bullet of it, like, because a lot of people, when we look at them, it's like kick it deep, play 4-minute mechanics, get the ball back with less than a minute. It's like, well, you're going to have to do that anyhow. Why wouldn't you try, even though it's 10% recovery rate, why wouldn't you just try to get the ball again? It gives you another bullet, so to speak, And, if you remember back too, like, in Philly, this was a long time ago, but we had just tied the game and I onside kicked. And why would you do that? You're giving them a field goal or a touchdown. I did that to not get bled out. This was a little bit different situation because you got to get a stop or the game's over regardless.
Right. Okay.
So that was the rationale.
Let me go to my second one here. After the 31-yard pass to Michael Wilson, get you down to the 11, and he gave a good explanation and apologized for spinning the ball, even though it might not have cost you anything. But at that time, 29 seconds are left on the clock when he goes down. Everybody in the press box is thinking, go down there, spike the ball. Go down there as quick as you can, spike the ball, have time, don't rush a play. Looking back on it now, do you think that you guys should have done things differently, or you're happy with the way that progressed?
Everybody's thinking spike the ball except me, a defensive guy. So here's what I think. Now, you could definitely spike the ball, and I would say this, like where that ball went down to, I would have liked to gotten off the first snap a little bit quicker to give us another chance to go to the end zone, which when we snapped the ball, I think was 11 seconds. I thought we were probably 2 seconds too slow to try to get another play because at 6 seconds now you're like, I really can't get it up and down. They're not going to give us a play that we can get up and down anyhow. You're going to have to sail it. A lot of bad things can happen. That's tie and go to overtime. But with those plays, explosives in a 2-minute drive, I think the offense has the advantage when you get on the ball and run a play. And we ended up getting a one-on-one ball to Mike. Now, could we have done it a little bit quicker? Yes. To maybe get off another play.
Right.
But I think that the offense has the advantage when the clock is moving. And that was the reason we did it. We have different standard operating procedures. And that was, Gambo, that's a really good question because, like, if you talk, we have meetings of those things every week. Like, we have SOPs. We have things that would take us out of SOPs. An SOP like that is if you have an explosive inside the 20 and you know that you can't get 4 downs, clock it, right? Mm-hmm. With that SOP, it was like where the time was and where the ball was outside of the 10. It was like, let's try to throw a one-on-one ball on the clock moving where they're not in their best, hopefully not in their best red zone call, or at least discombobulated. We know exactly what we're going to be in. 2x2. I don't want to give away what we do there, but take a one-on-one. Well, I mean, it's 2x2, and you're getting a one-on-one ball unless they drop everybody out because they have nickel people in the game. So you can't double everybody that's available on the board there.
But you agree you should have got 2 plays off, right?
I do think we should have got 2 plays off, yes. That's because there was even discussion, hey, you want to try it one more time with 6 seconds? And I'm like, no, like the amount of bad things that can happen there. Yeah. And really, you don't know what I don't know what exactly Jacksonville would have done there. I know what we would have done, and you would have had to sail it versus us. We've done it multiple times this year. I don't want to get into schematics, but we're not going to give you a one-on-one ball.
Yeah. The final one, I'm just curious if you had a chance to look at the tape and everything, where you were very satisfied with how the game ended in the play that Jacoby Brissett ran in the ball. Was there anything on tape that led you to second guess that today, or at least question that today?
It just convicted me more. No, I loved it. And why I loved it is the conviction on the headset of what we're doing, because it was like, okay, if it's what they've shown throughout the game or throughout this year, your 2 pressure answers, the ball is going to go to 14 or 85. Your answer versus the 2 coverages that you think they're going to play, if you don't get the 2 pressures that you think, is going to be a one-on-one ball to win the game. I loved it. I'll be honest with you guys. I really did. All the decisions that we just talked
not
about.
Wilson. I mean, Weaver's got.
Well, again, so the pressure answer is the balls. If they zero you, the ball's going to 14. If they five-man you, the ball's going to 85. If they play double-double or bracket coverage, which is the coverage that they really played, bracket coverage, where they're 2-on-1 on Mike, 2-on-1 on Trey, you got a 1-on-1 ball down the middle of the field to win the game. And I loved it. I'll be honest with you guys. I'd do it again.
What would you like to see out of your run game to lead to more success there?
We're throwing the ball too much, man, and we're doing a good job throwing it. But you look at however many sacks or negative plays, or Jacoby does a really good job of protecting the ball too. But if you drop back or if you throw the ball 50 times, I really don't think that's a great recipe to win the game.
No.
So I do think that we have to run the ball better. Now, I just told the media too, like Jacksonville's top 5 in run defense. So it's been tough sledding for us, and I just, we'll get in the lab again, and this is going to be a new team that we're going against, and different players, different schemes. But I think we have to generate more movement. I think we have to play faster, less thinking, and play faster. And make sure that we get yards that are to be had, and we get those. The being able to call a run on 1st and 10 and getting a 2nd and medium or 2nd and short, now it really opens up what you want to do, and you have the upper hand on the defense. When it's 2nd and 10, you do not have the upper hand on the defense, and I do think that's hurting us.
You guys were in 3rd and 11, 4th and 28, 3rd and 21, 4th and 18, 3rd and 17. It's a freaking recipe for disaster. But I do want to ask you. That's not all because of the run game. Some of those are flags. Some of those are sacks.
Sacks and
flags.
But again, like you're saying, like it's a waterfall effect. Like you get dushed on a run on 1st and 10, then you take a sack on 2nd and 10. It's 3rd and 17. Like you're not converting those. You know what I mean? And we've actually done a really good job lately here of converting longer 3rd and 4th downs. But you can't live like that.
So leave me with this. Can you coach differently, or do you coach differently? You said several times we went to win it. We just wanted to win it. We wanted to win the game. I get it. Do you coach differently if you're 3-7 compared to 7-3? Like if you guys' record was differently, could you have played that a little bit more conservative, some of those plays?
Which, the 4th and 4?
Yeah. Like throughout the game. Like,
no,
do you think
not the 4th? No, I think throughout the game every game materializes differently. I'll be honest with you guys. When I drive to the stadium, our record is irrelevant to me. I am trying to win the game with the team that we have versus the team that we're playing. The record, it doesn't matter if we're 7-3 or 3-7. Like that's irrelevant to me. So every decision I make goes into trying to put our football team in the best chance to win the game. And that's how I make decisions.
Coach, we do appreciate the time. Happy Thanksgiving to you and yours.
All right,
Hope
you
you're
guys,
able to enjoy
be
the week.
good.
All right,
be good. You
all
guys,
right,
I'm thankful for you guys, especially today, for being easy on me.
I just wanted to
Thanks,
I just wanted to get answers on those decisions. Well, tough decisions. I wanted to see what you
thought
of them.
No, they are. What's cool about it? Not cool about it. It is kind of cool about it. There's so much strategy and prep and study involved in those. And like I say, like there's decisions throughout the league that we watch every week, and some we agree, some we disagree, and some that we agree on work, and some we agree on don't work, and some we disagree on work, and some of them don't work. You know what I mean? That's the nature of the game, But I do like the process, how we get to where we get to. Have I messed some up, since I've been the head coach here? Absolutely. Have I made the right decision and it not work out? Yes. Have I made the wrong decision and it work out? Yes. Like you just kind of learn and keep growing and go from there. But I love the question about the record. Like any decision that we make on the field is strictly predicated on trying to win that game.
Yeah.
Good
All right,
stuff.
Coach. Good stuff.
We're here if you need us.
Thank you guys.
Call
All right,
anytime.
appreciate
Coach. Yep, you got it.
Okay, bye-bye.
Coach Jonathan Gannon, our guest here on the Burns and Gambo Show.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.